Hey yo, what's decent? The Journey to Elite series is back, this time with the next season, which is 6-on-6 singles battles with no items. Now, when I first read the rules to this new rule set, I was under the impression that you had 6-on-6 with Kanto Pokemon because the description said that it was reminiscent of Red and Blue, so I was assuming that because it's reminiscent of Red and Blue that we're only allowed Pokemon from the Red and Blue versions, the original 150 Pokemon. So I have a team based on that, but it turns out that my opposition has Hydreigon, it also has Breloom and Ambipom, so I'm like, whoa, okay. So now I'm just going to go for the Charm after a series of moves. After his Ambipom starts with the Fake Out, I'm just going to switch right out into my Venomoth because Venomoth does have the Wonder Skin, which makes all moves that target it that aren't attacking moves, let's say Thunder Wave and or Will-O-Wisp, 50% accurate, hence why his Spore missed. So now he's going to go for Rock Tomb. It doesn't finish me off because of Jolteon's Charm, and I am going to be able to finish off the Breloom with the Bug Buzz, despite me not really even having any special attacking investments on my Venomoth. So now I'm just going to switch out into Gyarados just to intimidate it a little bit more. Plus I have I think I had a +1 at that time, so I'm just going to go for the Dragon Dance here. And I Dragon Dance and he goes into Arcanine, which also tells me in a sense after he brought it in that he might be physical oriented instead of being special, because why would he bring this in if he didn't have like the obvious wild charge and maybe the hidden paralysis? So I'm just going to switch right back out into my Jolteon. Turns out that he is physical as him going for the wild charge. I'm just going to get up the Volt Absorb. I'm going to use this time to get up the Charm so I can get a -2 on that thing. And that enables me to take a Flare Blitz. A Jolteon taking a Flare Blitz, that's funny. So now I'm just going to switch out into my Gyarados, giving him a -3 on the obvious Extreme Speed. And then I'm just going to go for the Wild Stone Edge, predicting him to switch out into Hydreigon, because why would he want to stay in with a -3 Arcanine? So he's just going to switch out and instead goes into Yanmega, which is perfect. Stone Edge connects and Yanmega bites the dust. So that's great. I don't have to worry about that threat doing anything to me. So now in comes Ambipom again. I could actually just switch into Jolteon and use this Death Fodder to bring in the Dugtrio, but I figured that Dugtrio will be able to take a Fake Out anyway, and I'll just retaliate back with the Earthquake. He can bring in Arcanine, which in a sense will be obvious for him to go for the Extreme Speed, so I might predict him to do that. But instead it brings in Hydreigon, which is actually perfect because I have the Momentum. I'm going to use that, get a -2 special attack and a -2 attack regardless of what you are. This enables me to bring in my Dragonite safely, even if you went for like the Dragon Claw, Dragon Rush, Draco Meteor, it does not do anything to me remotely. So that enables me to get it for +1, and everything else on your party, barring the Hydreigon, is weak against Earthquake, which I do carry after Hydreigon bites the dust. So that was a good game. Thanks to me actually having this particular battle, I now know that I have access to all the Pokemon except for like the legendaries and stuff like that. I'm going to reconstruct my team to deal with those specific threats, and I will see you guys later. Peace. What you doing?